Hello everybody, Trading Jesus always here for updating you about HCMC and where the price will go. Exactly, it happened. We got a big sell-off and we predicted our support at 0.0020 as we predicted in this video that we did at the 3rd of May. Hopefully you saw it because I told you guys we're gonna see a bounce from this support at 0.0020, and that's what exactly we did. Before we go in the video and see the right prices for this week, important accumulation for the price and volume we're gonna see in the chart. But before we go in the video, I want to thank you so much guys about the 2000 subscriber. We did it. We still growing and growing and growing, and this is really was an amazing journey because of you guys. Is less than 3 months we got to 2000 subscribers. This is really crazy and never imagined that I will be here without you guys. And I want for this occasion I want to use this and do a discount for Patreon, 50% off. So use this opportunity to join the tribe, the community at Patreon. And for my older Patreon that they're already subscribed, don't worry, the next the next month you will be having the 50% off and another gift for you guys because you are the first subscriber to my Patreon. So I have another gift for you guys. I will never forget the early supporter who support me at doing Patreon. So this Patreon actually for you guys for pre-market update, for the exact prices analysis for your favorite stock and caution how to trade exactly, how to do trade, how to put a trade, how to make a strategy. I have all the trade you can choose in Patreon. So without further ado, like and subscribe to my channel, and as always told you guys, no editing, no BS at my channel, straight to the information, straight to the chart. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So we did this video, hopefully you saw it at the 3rd of May, and we could see after we did this price analysis and we saw this price went from the big jump that we did, we triggered a lot of put options at this level. That's why I told you guys, if we don't hold the 0.0027, we're gonna see the price go to test the 0.0020, and that's what we did here. Look with me guys, the price did exactly what we predicted. The price went until the 0.034, then the price went down and didn't stop here because this is we tested but we got sell off. That's why we have the price squeezed and bounced from here. And if we look closely, the price bounced just exactly at our exponential average here. This is perfect guys. Now what we could expect, this is really important by this week and the end of this week, because we just have a 2-day trading session, and this I do it actually pre-market. Look with me guys, the price should respect this level. We want to respect and bounce again from this level, and now I can predict that the price will have a consolidation phase here as we did back here at the 22 of April. Now we're gonna see accumulation, because now usually when a price have a big sell-off like this one, because guys, as I told you, there's a short sellers, there's a lot of people who been holding a lot, so usually this is trigger a big selling pressure, because a lot of people just bought here or want to break even, and this is trigger the sell-off. And again, when we get this big sell-off, usually the market take its time to gain back the trust of the investors or the newcomers, we're gonna see accumulation phase. This is a really important and healthy to see accumulation phase here. So this is where the patient play through. If you patient and you waited, because the always the price accumulate after big sell-off, we have to accumulate. But if you have a patient with strategy written, because usually when we have a sell-off and accumulation phase and respected our support level here without a closing candle below here at around the 0.0017, this will be a good sign that we actually accumulating. Even we don't move and we're still at 21. This is really good, because now the smart money accumulating the share at the low prices to sell it and the high prices. That's how they do. They sell off here, they drag the price down, or with bad news. That's why I don't like bad news in general, because news, the insider use it to make the stock cheaper for them to buy it with cheaper price to sell it in high price. That's how they do it. And retail trader, normal trader, or the beginners, they just sell at the top here, and they buy here and they sell here. You should do the opposite and never panic, and you have the strategy. That's why I'm trying to show you guys to have a strategy. And plus, with patient, if you have a patient and you know the price is accumulating and you know that the smart money just sell here to buy cheaper, you will not stress, because you know the price will go up. So this is one of the things we have to watch out for. We don't want to see a closing candle here, because the moment we see a closing candle below even the 0.020, because this will be a turning point, and we go even to 0.014 again, because as we can see, we never see a closing candle below. Always we have a wick, and always the candle closes above the 0.0020. So this is a significant value or price, and is not by mistake. This is the smart money knows how they do it. And another thing, guys, usually when you have a lot of money, like big investors, and they want to sell, or insiders, they never sell everything at the one go. Because if you have, let's say, 5 million, 10 million, and you want to sell at the same time to open an order, will go against you. Just use your common sense. Usually the insiders, when they sell or they buy in chunks, and or they use like dark pool. This is another term that for insiders, they use it to chunk their buying pressure to never drive the price up and against them when they buy, or drive the price down when they want to sell, so they sell at a high price. They chunk it. So that's why we use volume, support, and resistance, and things like this, to see the warning sign that the insiders starting to buying bit by bit or selling. So we could actually snap or catch the beginning of the trend when it's moved. That's why, guys, I always tell you to be patient. Never try to time the market or anything, or jump without any written strategy. So the price should hold here. Then we're gonna see a test for a price, guys, again for 0.25. This is really important level. We didn't test it before. We broke two levels. This is really not important. This time, if we want to go higher and test the higher levels, we need to test first the 0.026 healthier. Test it, then we close above it, not just boom, we exploding. Then we have, this is usually when we break two level of resistance, we have big jump down after we break two. So this time what I want to see, a clear indication of test, then closing above the 0.26, then test again for 0.31. But first, the most important thing to test this week is 0.026 and closing above, guys. And as I can see, the volume is picking up, is good, and it's still above the zero. And for the small picture, I can see the volume dropped, but it's still above the zero, and we are in positive since the big jump that we did in 22 of April. This is really important things to note before anything. We see, track the volume, check our support. Are we trending above our exponential average or not? You have to have a written strategy. If not, this will be a chaos, and you never know what you're doing right or wrong. So this is one of the things I'm talking about with my student and my hunters at Patreon. And this is one of the things, because usually if you don't have a written strategy and you jump when the price go up without justifying why you go in, of course, by FOMOing, this is a bad reason to buy any stock or to do any trade. This is really important. If you're long holder, by my own means, do your due diligence before you invest in any stock. Because if you don't believe in a stock for the massive growth in the future, you never hold it in a bad time. Simple as that. Just make a clear indication why you bought. If you're a swing trader, why you bought at this time, your emotion at the right time. Are you greedy to hold the stock even if it went like 50% and you want it 100%? You don't want to take the profit of the 50%. This is major thing you have to think about. If you want more how to write your strategy, how to fix some things that you did before, check my Patreon in description below. As I told you guys, use this 50% off. This will make it for this 2 weeks. So use it, and I will wait for you guys over there. You can choose which tire you want to go for. You can be access to my Discord channel and everything. So without further ado, always tell you guys to be patient and hunt for exact right price value. Always be ready and never be greedy. So guys, see you in the next video, and thank you again for the 2,000 subscriber. Hopefully the 10,000 this year. See you guys in the next video, and see you guys.